Oh my god! No way! Yes. Tucked in the... Oh, that was a big one! Hey guys, Jimmy here. Welcome back to another video. Today is a day that I've been waiting for a fucking long time, because today is the day that I see and pick up the Mazda with its wrap, with its time attack wrap. You guys probably know by now, we're aiming to take part in the time attack UK 2021 season with the MX5. It's undergone some crazy modifications since you guys last saw it in a video, including splitter, rear wing, lots of bodywork changes as well, and there'll be lots of footage of that a bit later on. But you know, it's not a proper race car without a racing livery, and for the last few months or so I've been working with a couple of designers to try and get something that I think encapsulates the channel, encapsulates the car as well, something that is spectacular and awesome to look at. And we ended up coming to the guys at Joyce Designs to basically help make that vision a reality. Really excited to go and take a look and see how this thing looks, because I've been waiting. I've been just so nervous for this day, so really looking forward to getting in there. So in a minute we're going to go and have a look at the car for the first time. I don't know what to really expect about this, because it's been such a big effort to get the car ready and get it towards a state where it's going to be actually usable for this season. I'm actually up here with Sam, who's done a lot of the fab work for the car. He's the one sort of trailing me around today, so you'll probably see him at some point on camera. Since you guys have last seen it, it's had pretty much every panel replaced on it or lightened, a completely new roll cage in there as well. So steering wheel stick position, different seat. I can't even go over the list. In fact, it'd be better to show you once we get it out. And I think with this livery on there as well, oh, chef's kiss. And then hopefully we'll get a chance to speak with Russ, who is the boss here at Joyce Design, and sort of get an idea of what's gone into getting this thing ready. So this is only our first stop today. It's currently about 9 in the morning. I've been on the road since 5, so it's been a bit of an early start. But after this, the car is going straight to M-Tech for the last few bits. And you guys kind of know what that is already, some of you do anyway, but I'm going to keep it a bit of a surprise for those maybe who don't know the couple of new bits going onto the car. Seeing the car all taking shape now, it's just super rewarding, given that not long ago it was, let's be fair, turbo shitbox, but now it's a slightly shinier turbo shitbox. Right, so just been told car is ready, so we're gonna go take a look. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I know it's gonna be great, so go on, let's have a look. Let's go in. Oh my god! No way! It's mine! Oh, I'm so happy right now. Holy sh... That is unreal. Are you sure this is mine? My only regret is I have to film this. I wish I could just have this moment for myself, but... Holy sh... That is unreal. It's just unrecognisable. It's not the same car. You'll see us coming now, won't you? It's so mad seeing the car like this, because for me it's always been that £700 shitbox. But now, you know, it's coming together. There's crazy air on it, which is going to completely transform how the car handles. Massive rear wing, of course, and some other cool bits to come as well. I wish I could go and just drive it right now, but unfortunately, it's missing some bits to make that happen. But God, it looks amazing. Okay, so I'm here with Russ, who is boss man here at Joyce Design, and of course, amazing job so far, absolutely blown away by it. What went into this? Because I've always been used to this car as an absolute rust box, shall we say, and now it looks amazing.
There's a lot gone into it, as you can see. We're just one part of a project that's going to be absolutely awesome once it's on track. When the car came to us, it was just a tired red kind of shell. We've used a really good quality vehicle wrap. This is an RJ180 high gloss printable 3M wrap. So this allows us to bend and do things on complex curves. That married up with a really awesome design, we can actually deliver something that's really eye-catching. The next thing that we need to do, there's quite a crucial colour that you need to hit, which is this kind of aqua mint colour. So that's quite challenging in itself, and how to get to that, what we did is loads of different print run-outs. We found the right colour that matched, and then we used that as our run-out on the print. So as you can see, the black is very deep in its colour. You've got this really high gloss green against it, and they really work well together. So this is done in a very high pass, 10 pass rate, to give it almost like a paint-like finish to it, with no lines or banding in it. It takes a little bit slower to produce, but the end result is worth it.
Yeah, definitely. I can, from my reaction earlier on, which you'll probably see at some point, yeah, it definitely was. So of course, this is motorsport, but you know, this is almost a side project almost. This is the passion project, is motorsport stuff, but you guys tend to deal with more retail and sort of normal business wraps.
We're graphic designers by trade. I'd say our core business is fleet liveries. When you see the vans that are half wrapped, full wrapped, whizzing down the motorway, 9 times out of 10 they might have been done by us. That leads me into motorsport. My passion is cars. I work with Power Max Racing, who's a British touring car team. They run one of my cars. And what we've done is we've got to know people in the industry, friends now I'd like to say, and like yourself included, and we get involved with really passionate projects that we feel that we can add benefits to and value to. It really is a passion, you know, and we're just one small part of that, and you know, if we can make that look good, that we've really got 10 out of 10 then, so we're happy to be part of the team with it.
As I was kind of alluding to earlier, it's just so mad seeing this car this way, because to me it's always been this 700-pound rust box. It still is underneath, of course, but not rusty anymore. It looks amazing. I'm so glad we went for the, you know, for the mint. I know some people might not like that, but for me, race cars and racing is a spectacle. It's spectacular, and I can't think of many more things spectacular, or more spectacular than this, I should say. Sorry, you know, bright mint Mazda MX5 with 350 horsepower, a table in the front and a table in the back. It's so amazing to see the car this way. I really genuinely hope you guys like it, because we're going to be seeing a lot of this car this year. A lot of it on track as well, our development, how it's going, etc. And so I'm just really excited to be bringing that to you and involving you guys in the journey, because it has been one hell of a journey. So yeah, that's the car. I really hope you guys like it. I am just completely in love with it, and I'm so happy with just the colour. The colour was the most difficult thing. As Russ was saying, we went back and forth a few times to get it right, because, you know, what's mint? Mint is that, apparently. But I'm super happy with it. There are a couple of things we're going to have to address before we go racing. Nothing to do with the wrap, more because we have like a billion different aftermarket parts on. For example, yeah, just the smallest panel gap there, just the smallest panel gap between the door. Finger in there. It's the same at the front as well, but I think that's because the bumper isn't really on properly. And you'll also see as well that inside it is still red. The plan is we're going to paint this all black on the inside, just to sort of match the exterior. But yeah, amazing. But I think it's time that we, this now needs to go to MTech, put all the good bits that's going in it. So we've got to take the splitter off, take the wing off, and get it loaded up. So the way we're transporting this is that we have the splitter in the front bumper here. That's the rear wing in the box. And then behind that, the car's going to go on the trailer. And she's on! There you go. My back only hurts a lot now. How cool does that look in the daylight though? It looks so amazing. Right, so we're done here. Gonna go say goodbye to Russ very quickly, and then we go off to MTech. Luckily, it's only a 3-hour drive. We're at MTech. It's quite a few hours later now, because we had a big discussion about what the next steps are with the car, and I thought it would be a good idea to actually take you through kind of what's changed since you've last seen the car, because it looks nothing like it used to look, and I think that's fair to say, and that's really in part to Sam.
Hello.
Hello, Sam. So you might not have seen much of Sam yet, because Sam, a bit of a behind the scenes guy, but he's basically been the fab wizard that's turned the car into something that looks a bit spicy.
Looks a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah.
Looks all right. Take us through kind of the big
front to back.
The big, yeah, I think front to back where you started. So obviously front end looks
Obviously
entirely
splitter,
different.
Yeah, massive splitter. Aluminium headlight covers. We've done a load of ducting on the inside for the radiator. Obviously, oil cooler is going to be mounted up behind the indicator for an intake. We've done the fender cut to evacuate all the high pressure air that comes out off the radiator and in the wheel well. Do the inside in a sec.
Yeah, inside's pretty intense.
Rear over fenders.
So if you notice now, if you come to the door, like how much these things stick out compared to the stock ones. We actually ended up these are the eBay specials, aren't they? These ones.
Yeah.
Because we tried to find ones that were a bit more suited, but they didn't. They when they turned up, they weren't.
They just weren't any wider than standard.
Yeah.
And then we've done a complete bumper cut on the back, and got rid of, well, basically flat all the stuff that that hangs down underneath, all cut away. And then we've got the chassis brace for the wing, flat boot floor in there, and yeah.
Yeah, because if you know your MX5s, you know there's usually a spot for a spare tyre in there, but not anymore. We'll go inside quick, and it's kind of difficult to see in here just because it's a bit dark.
6-point cage, double door bars, all the gussets, dash bar, all singing, all dancing, all chassis braced. We've made a nice switch panel as well, and panel behind the dash to mount the digital dash to. It felt like more when I was doing it.
Yeah, well,
now that we're just describing it in about 30 seconds.
I mean, when you actually look at what that all means, and bear in mind this is Sam's real wing because that's currently in a box somewhere. Proper serious machine.
Mounted.
Oh yeah, also the doors are now made of fiberglass, and they're pretty light. It doesn't really end there either. The reason why we came back to M-Tech is because mechanically this thing is almost there. Need some help getting over the line. First of all, electrics, plumbing in, entirely new electrics. We have a digital dash. We've got a Cartec panel as well. Also, new gearbox. You'll see what it is soon. You probably know what it is by now, but I like the idea of teasing people. New suspension, courtesy of a certain sponsor you might have seen in the car, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that come in as well. New differential, new clutch, a couple of new bits in the engine as well, so this thing is going to be amazing. We've also got some really cool engine heat management stuff from the guys over at Funk Motorsport as well. They came on really early on in the project, so looking forward to seeing how all that stuff pans out in the engine bay. It's going to look like an actual race car. So finally back home. Left the house at 5:30, got back at 10:30 in the evening. Pretty long day, but definitely worth it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's going to be quite a bit more real life content this year, and I know the real life content is it's hit and miss really. Sometimes it does really well, sometimes you guys aren't really into it, but this is a passion of mine. It's been my dream forever to go racing, so to get to do it, 1 in the Praga and 2 in my own car that we've built from pretty much nothing, it's just living the dream. And I've got to chase it, and I really hope you guys enjoy coming along for the ride. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and as always a massive thank you to the Patreons and channel members supporting stuff like this and making it happen. Take care, have an awesome day, see you all next time.